Hello and welcome to my channel XRP Coin News. Ripple v. the SEC. Attorney Jeremy Hogan has released his final chapter. In a word, yes, it's realistic to admit that we have no idea how everything will turn out. Although he believes Ripple will prevail, he demonstrates once more that they may not. He gives his reasons. For this, we need in-depth analysis from an expert. One of the main reasons I bring this up is to express my gratitude to the two Hogan attorneys in the room who pushed tirelessly to release these films. It's now simply a matter of waiting. Now we can perceive the hand of destiny. In the history of Twitter, this has had to be one of the most inane posts I've ever seen. And Neuner wrote it. Launch the new FTX token. He orders the FTC's exchange department. Just what we needed to reunite the crew from way back when. Start pumping out the Ponzi promises, because that's what the investors need to finally buy into the plan. The thought is ridiculous. And this paragraph right here is maybe the most irritating part of the whole thing. When it opens, it will be the largest stock market in the world. Is it possible to take a step back and admit that FTX was never a great enterprise or excellent exchange? It was always just a Ponzi scheme. The worst possible plan is this. Then, lo and behold, SBF. He agrees that it's a great plan. It's like, okay, let's do this again. Everyone needs to accept the reality of what has taken place. This has always been a racket, and we have no interest in going back to the beginning. Instead of seeking to recapture his glory days, SBF should be heading to prison. This dude is wonderful, and I adore him. He is calling out Kevin O'Leary and claiming that the sum of $15 million was enough to not only sway O'Leary's view about cryptocurrency but also cause him to side with a con artist. Kevin O'Leary continues to deny that investors were cheated and that this was a hoax. As such, he has no intention of publicly shaming SBF or claiming that the company is failing. He is merely recapping what happened and says he would invest with him again in the future. FTI investing, with holdings in a wide variety of firms totaling $5.5 billion. Additionally, scroll down this list. Every single one of them is in danger. Honestly, Genesis of Voyager is a complete waste of time and money, whereas there are promising opportunities elsewhere. The point is that they grab the money from the investors and spread it around quite carelessly. In addition to buying luxury real estate and making large political donations, FTX lavishly wasted its customers' money on Miami stadiums, many Super Bowl advertising, baseball analogies, and F1. That's the most significant factor. You shouldn't consider these purchases an investment. You could do whatever you liked with the user's money once you had access to it. If losing $15 million wasn't bad enough, being the scapegoat for one of the worst financial crimes in history should be enough to make Kevin O'Leary doubt Sam's word in the future. Of course not. So this man goes on gushing about how great Sam is. That guy is a genius. Despite the fact that he is really glossing over the situation, I am willing to invest here again. Also, I can't quite put my finger on why. From a legal standpoint, I believe that he would be better off keeping quiet and disappearing. Put out a statement quietly behind the scenes. I realize I was duped and must now wait and see what happens next. There seems to be no rhyme or reason to his madness. Does he receive compensation to keep up this charade? There's a good chance I don't know, but we can only guess. However, that is ludicrous, and Kevin O'Leary might not be able to get over this. Commonly, investors make poor choices. Sometimes we just make a hash of our decisions. Don't worry about it. But the main issue right now is that no one is prepared to admit that. According to Charles Gasparino, the CEO of Bank of America and a partner in the cryptocurrency exchange Ripple, may be appointed to Gary Gensler's dream job of succeeding Yellen. I can't get my finger on why I can't think of anything relevant there. Janet Yellen, the illustrious Yellen you may have heard of. In any case, it appears that she might be replaced. We've been hearing rumblings to that effect, and it appears that the CEO of Bank of America, and not Gary Gensler, is in the lead for the role. Imagine how stunning that would be. A stumbling block. It's clear now that The Block, a cryptocurrency-focused publication, has been secretly supported by SBF for well over a year. They were paying people to disregard a lot of the warning flags because it was more profitable for them to do so. Mr. Well, the CEO of Crypto.com, requested investors to look behind his company's history of bankruptcies, offshore payments, corporate collapse, and users' inability to retrieve their monies. And if I had to predict, and I do, I would wager that Crypto.com will be the next to go under. No one, at least, please do that. This, however, I will reveal to you. I seriously doubt we can get out of this without at least one other major crater falling on us. I predict the demise of Genesis Crypto, COM, and possibly a few others. It remains to be seen how things develop. Here comes some rough seas, so buckle up to be alerted immediately whenever a video is published on XRP News. Please remember to hit the subscribe and notify buttons. You may see our other XRP history videos. In the meantime, you may catch us in the video below. See you out later. Bye.